Today we're going over some of my favorite places in downtown Lewes. Let's go. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back for another edition of Living in Coastal Delaware. I'm your host, Matt Lunden, your Coastal Delaware Realtor. And like I mentioned in the intro, today we're going to be discussing my favorite places to go, favorite things to see, and favorite things to do in downtown Lewes. Before we dive too deep into the video, I did just open up an exclusive Facebook group. That link is down in the description. It's going to be a spot where you guys can ask questions, maybe get some referrals for other items, and just try and really grow this community that we've got going. Now let's dive into the video. So these items are going to be in no particular order. I didn't rank them in any way. It's just my favorite things to do, see, and experience in downtown Lewes. First on my list is going to be the Canal Front Park, which is right there along the canal in Lewes. If you've seen any marketing for Lewes, the Overfalls ship, the big red ship, that's where that is stored at. Canal Front Park, it's great. It's got a big green space, so if you want to sit, have a picnic lunch, watch the boats go up and down the canal, you can certainly do that. There's basketball courts, tennis courts, pickleball courts. There's a playground for kids. My daughter loves playing on the playground there. It really is just a great spot, and it's right along the canal. There's plenty of stuff going on. In the summer, they've got some movies they play outdoors there, and there's some live music there on occasion. So it's really a cool spot to have access to right there in downtown Lewes. Second on my list is going to be 2nd Street. I love walking up and down 2nd Street, stopping in all the different shops and restaurants. One of my favorite all-time stores is right there on 2nd Street, which is Kids Catch, the toy store. I've loved that store since I was a little kid. My daughter loves it now, but it's really a cool spot. Plenty of toys, everything going on in there. And then the restaurants, you've got plenty of options. You've got Touch of Italy, which is right on the corner there, which is great Italian food. You've got Half Full, which is, wine and pizzas and that kind of stuff. And then if you've heard of Lewes, you've likely heard of Agave Mexican Restaurant. That's right there on 2nd Street. Some phenomenal Mexican food. You can expect to wait a little bit to get into Agave in the summer. It's a very popular location, so more than likely, if you're going there for a dinner in the summer, it's going to take you probably 2 hours or so to get in the door. Next on my list is going to be for all the outdoor advocates and outdoor lovers out there, and that's Cape Henlopen State Park. Cape Henlopen State Park is one of the few places in Delaware where you can experience the bay and the ocean pretty much at the same time. If you're familiar with the shape of Delaware, how it comes to a point down near the bottom, that point is part of Cape Henlopen State Park. So there's plenty to do there. Hiking trails, biking trails, bird watching, fishing. If you're familiar with the drive-on fishing, where you can drive your car on the beach, you get a tag, you drive on the beach and fish from your car. That's where that goes down at. But really, if you can think of an outdoor activity here at the beach, you can more than likely do it in Cape Henlopen State Park. There's camping there, there's playgrounds there for kids, so they really do have it all. It's an expansive area, probably one of the larger state parks, in the area at least. But a really cool spot. Every time I go there, I find something that I didn't know existed before, and I've been going there since I was a little kid. So there really is, a plethora of things to do. Next on my list, we're talking about a beach town, the beach. I learned to swim in the Delaware Bay right there on Lewes Beach. Lewes Beach is great because it's the bay. For those of you with little kids, or maybe the ocean makes you a little nervous with the rip current and undertow that you can experience sometimes, Lewes Beach doesn't experience that. It's the bay, so there's no big waves. There's some sandbars you can walk out to, even with little kids, and you can let them play and not have to worry too much about them getting stuck in an undertow, because there really isn't one. Most of the days, as long as the wind's not blowing too crazy, the water's pretty flat. So you get a lot of boating, jet skiing, water tubing, that kind of stuff right there in the bay. Next on my list is for the sweet tooths out there, and that's going to be the Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen in Lewes has been a hot spot for years. Nothing quite beats sitting on the beach, getting all hot, and then going over to the Dairy Queen and getting your soft serve ice cream. I'm a sucker for, the vanilla ice cream with the rainbow sprinkles on it. That's the all-time summer treat for me. So I love spending the day on the beach, going over to Dairy Queen, and just enjoying some soft serve after spending all day on the beach. Last on my list is going to be a great spot to eat, catch a ball game, sit and have a drink, and that's going to be Irish Eyes Pub and Restaurant. Irish Eyes is great because it's one of the few selections we have right along the canal in Lewes. You can sit there on your bar stool, you can watch a game on TV, watch the sunset behind you, watch the boats coming down the canal. It really is like the ultimate spot. Tied in with Angler Marina there, so you can see some of the fishing boats coming and going, when they're coming in and out. See them coming in with all their catch of the day. It's a great spot. Again, one of the few spots that we have along the water. The food is phenomenal. The company's all good. I love the staff that works there. Irish Eyes is definitely a place to check out if you're looking for someplace to eat in downtown Lewes. That's going to do it for today's video on Lewes, Delaware. Just a couple things that I like to do and enjoy when I'm down that way. Maybe next time you're in the area, you'll see me out, say hi. But like I said, do me a favor, down in the description we've got the Facebook link for our exclusive Facebook group, so make sure you join that, and it'll be a way that we can really grow this community. If you are someone that's looking to relocate to the area and you're considering making a move, I would love the opportunity to work with you, so I'll include my information down in the description as well, and here on the screen, and I look forward to working with you. I'll see you guys next week. Peace!